Hello and welcome to a Photoshop tutorial on some photo editing skills in terms of removing items while making it easy on yourself and keeping the background intact. My name is Mr. A and I'll be walking you through this. So this is going to focus primarily on selecting what you would want to remove from a photo and then using the content aware fill to have Photoshop do the work for you. So I'm going to show you how this works. Before we can edit anything, we have to go to our layers panel over here, the layers tab, and you'll notice that because I opened this file in Photoshop, by default it becomes the background, which is locked. Now we can't really do much with that, so in order to fix that so that we can edit the layer, you drag this down to this icon here just below, and this will create a new layer of the same photo. We can get rid of the locked one by putting that into the trash. And now we're ready to roll. To start, I'm going to use the lasso tool. It's found over here, or you can hit L on the keyboard. Now there's three different types of lasso tools. There's just the regular lasso tool, the polygonal lasso tool, and the magnetic lasso tool. For this one, I'm just going to use the regular lasso tool. It's also should be noted that I'm using a tablet and stylus to draw this on the screen, so that's a little bit different for me. If you're using a mouse, it might take a little bit more time, but in the interest of this exercise, I like this photo, but I don't necessarily like all the people standing right here on this edge here, on the horizon line leading into the foreground. So I want to get rid of them. To do that, all you have to do is draw or click and drag your mouse along the line with the lasso tool of where the hill would be, or it would continue. Once you reach the edge there, you're going to go around and leave a decent amount of room around the silhouettes and shapes that you're trying to get rid of. You come right back. So you can see I left some padding between the tops of their heads and shoulders, just the general shape. So I want to get rid of all of these people. Now, the quickest way to do this is let Photoshop do it for you. You go to Edit, all the way down to Fill. Once you click that, you'll have several options that you can choose from. Foreground color, background color, color, blah, 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 blah. What we're focusing on is Content Aware. You select that. Color adaptions is unchecked. The mode is normal at 100% opacity, and preserve transparency is unchecked. If you have all of that selected, all you have to do is press OK. Voila. Now, it has varied results because Photoshop is taking the surrounding information outside your selection as well as right on the inside and then filling the center. So kind of turned everybody into a mound in that moment. But if you have more isolated people like this single figure standing here, go around, leave some padding, connect your bottom line, edit, fill, content aware, hit OK. And just like magic, it's beautiful. Now if you hold spacebar, if you're zoomed in like this, and you don't want to use the scroll tabs over here, you can just hold shift, click, and drag. I'm going to do the same thing with these two here. I'm going to tell them to get off my lawn. I'm going to select, edit, fill, content aware, OK. And I just turn them into grass or a little pile or something. Continue down the line here. We have these last figures. We'll go to edit, fill, OK. And there we go. So like I said, it's a quick way to get rid of figures if you just want to have something like a background. I wish I could say that there's more to it, but that's pretty much it. If you're ever trying to get rid of a single piece but keep all of the background elements, that is one of the best ways to do it. The outcomes do vary depending on the photo. content-aware fill does seem to handle environments better and organic-looking things like if you have mountains, trees, grass, anything that is more textured or a simple color, like in this case. But if you're trying to remove somebody from the background of, if they're standing in front of a Starbucks with tables and windows and all of that, your results might be a little bit different. So in cases like these, it's perfect. But that about wraps it up for the first tutorial. Check in on the next one about cutting out figures.